Hello listeners, welcome back for another interesting story. Leave your thoughts in the comments section.
Am I the a-hole for giving my wife an ultimatum for acting like a robot? I 35M have been married to my wife 37F for 7 years, and we were together another 3 before that. We had a daughter, 5F. On the outside, our marriage appears to be perfect. She and I own a nice house with a good school district, have a great kid and both work full-time. Her job requires her to do some travel and wants her in the office 3 days a week. My job does not pay much, but I work completely remote and spend a lot of time taking my daughter to soccer or doctor's appointments, as well as keeping up around the house. Before anyone asks, this is not a weight gain issue. I am active and fit, and my wife is the same. For the past 4 or so years, my wife has shown basically no interest in our marriage and acts more like my roommate than partner. We basically have no romance or intimacy. When I say intimacy, I know some people will jump to clapping cheeks, but to me, intimacy means acting like a couple. Hand-holding, kisses, cuddling, and obviously clapping cheeks. None of these things my wife wants to do, and makes it painfully obvious that she isn't interested. Before, she and I were very much an amazing couple. My wife also shows no interest in my life. She has forgotten important events like our anniversary and my birthday. Our last anniversary, she said she needed to cancel the dinner plans I made for the 2 of us because she had to work late on a Friday and travel for work the following week. I brought this up to my therapist, who suggested couples therapy and is willing to give some recommendations. I brought this up to my wife, who immediately shut it down, saying,
"There's nothing wrong with me. I don't need therapy."
I have made multiple suggestions to her to how we can possibly improve our relationship. How about family vacation? She replied.
Our daughter won't appreciate it.
I don't see why a 5-year-old wouldn't want to go to the beach for a couple of days, but maybe I'm wrong. A romantic getaway for just her and I.
No, I'm too busy at work. Or can't we just spend time together at home?
Taking our daughter on a bike ride and going out to lunch on a weekend.
Nah, I just want to relax.
So I gave up trying to initiate anything with her and recently began looking for an out. I watched my parents in a failing marriage for a decade and don't want to put my child through that. I talked to a lawyer and got papers ready and can buy a condo in town to keep our daughter in the same school district with her friends, since I can't afford our house by myself. I recently confronted my wife when our daughter was at a playdate. I told her that I am seriously considering leaving her since I feel as though I don't matter to her and our relationship is never a priority to her. I told her I have an exit plan, and if she doesn't make changes by New Year, I am going to file for divorce and full custody. She and I got into a big fight where she basically told me I was manipulative and an a-hole for blindsiding her like that. I told her that none of this would have been an issue if she cared about us, or at least pretended to. I told her that I don't want our daughter to see how unhealthy our relationship is. All of this happened yesterday. In fact, I have brought up my concerns about our marriage to her multiple times. Things usually improve for a short while, but quickly goes back to the status quo in a week or 2. Am I the a-hole for giving an ultimatum to my wife, or else I would divorce her?
Here is my 2 cents. OP is not the a-hole. He does have reason as to why he has to give an ultimatum to his wife. Affection, interest, and intimacy are very important in a healthy relationship. For some people, physical touch is how they show their love and also receiving it. This is the case of OP. It is heartbreaking when your significant other shows no interest or affection to you, even in the smallest details. This can cause separation in your relationship. OP has made multiple attempts and solutions to salvage their relationship and even suggested couples therapy to his wife, which she ultimately declined, citing that she has no problem whatsoever. They should have a give and take relationship, as he is feeling a bit one-sided and she is not prioritizing her marriage at all. Her claiming that she was blindsided was just her playing the victim card. She should have known that if she didn't give efforts on intimacy, their marriage would crumble. One of the comments hinted that she might be cheating and getting some fulfillment from another man. They even suggested that he should hire a private investigator to check for chances. But that is just speculation. Kudos to OP as he looks out for his daughter's well-being, even in this unhealthy family relationship, even to the point that his exit plan still revolves around his daughter. OP's wife needs to up her game if she still wants this relationship and doesn't want divorce. That's just my opinion.